Hi, I'm Miriam Joy, and welcome to my studio. Today we're going to be doing our scared little jack-o'-lantern. He had a spider that sat down beside him, and he's a little bit scared of the spider. Oh no. So I found these cute little pumpkins this year, and I'm sure you guys are getting tired of me hearing me say the Dollar Tree. The one thing we noticed when we were traveling everywhere, the great thing about the Dollar Tree is it was everywhere we went. So they're easier for you to find. And if it's not there, check somewhere else. They have similar items. This one has got the glitter on it, so that something with a nice background like that. So we're going to put a little bit of a face on our chubby little jack-o'-lantern here. And this one I just put on top of a candle stand, so if you wanted different layers, you could do that as well. And you can make different faces or different things like that, whatever you wanted to kind of do. Now I'm going to be using my wax design tool, and it is out of the miriamjoy.com website, and it is a tool, and we're using melted crayons. There is a video that shows you how to use a tool in a little bit more detail, but we're just going to be kind of coloring in with it today. Now the one thing about my tool is you let it warm up quite a bit, even more than my other tools. So I've got them in here warming with the wax. And I'm going to start with the nose today, so I kind of get an idea of where I want this nose to be. And I'm going to do a little bit different one than my other two. So I just kind of have all different shapes and characters here. You usually have the triangle shaped face. And I am just using this more or less to just kind of fill in with today. So I've made kind of a circle there. Warm this up pretty good here. The reason I put my nose kind of in first is so it kind of give me a center, so I didn't get my eyes too high. And you could take your white charcoal pencil and draw whatever type of face you wanted to put into first. You gourd people that follow me, you also could do this with a gourd. It doesn't have to be one of these little guys. You could even cover it with glitter and then do it. That would be really cute too. So we're kind of filling in our eyes here. And this guy is bigger than this eye. I wanted this face to be different than our other two, just so we have all these different characters. When I used to carve pumpkin as a kid, I loved the holidays. I loved to decorate. I loved to design things, and I would spend hours carving pumpkins and adding details that most people didn't have on their pumpkins, like eyebrows and noses that pulled out and ears that pulled out halfway, and all of these different things. Would spend hours doing that. So we gave him some eyebrows here. I'm going to give him a little bit of kind of emotion there. It can mean emotion, or it can also mean movement. And on this one I'm gonna give him kind of a big to little mouth, kind of bigger and smaller here. And there is no right or wrong, however you see this. This is just to give you the basic idea here. However you think it should be done. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to let this tool warm up just a little bit more. But just so they all have their own individual character is what we're really after. And I think the hands really add to that as well. We're just using our wax liner to kind of color in. So you have something that you like to do with the crayon, you want to fill it in more, but you don't know how. This is a really good way to do that, is to use our wax liner here. It gives it a different look too. More erased, puffy look. You could also just do stroke work on this with the wax line, or excuse me, the wax design tools, and that would be just as fine as well. So we've got our little mouth coming here, and I'm going to give him a little curlicue on that side, and just give him one on that. I'm going to give him a little bit down there. I'm going to clean my tool off. I'm going to switch over to my white color. I'll clean the inside of that out with my Q-tip. Get all that black out. These Q-tips are a little bit fatter. There. Clean that all out. White needs stirred a little bit more than the other colors. It separates faster from the wax and any other of your other colors. I'm not quite sure. It's just made a little bit differently. So we're going to come in here. We're going to add some highlights to his eye. And I should have wiped off that first little part because it likes to be thicker on that first one if you're not careful. So we've got our little eyes, the twinkle in them. You can do them however they want to. You also could come in with paint and put those on there as well. So now we're going to come in and we're going to do our green leaves. And I'm going to put one right here. And we're just going to do them a vein kind of at a time and just bring them up and around and up and around. Make sure you're going from bigger to little. But each vein comes in and comes in. So we've got, and I'm going to do 3 so they're not all even. Alright, we've got one more to do here. Bring that one down just a little bit. So it's kind of coming through that leaf. And then I'm also going to do some squigglies on him. Our little vines. And just put a little bit in the back as well. Alright, now the next thing you want to do is you want to take him outside and really, really varnish him. I also did yellow lines with a wax liner with our yellow color that I use, which I should know, dandelion yellow, on this guy here. So if you wanted to do the dandelion, you could as well. But varnishing it not only helps the wax a lot, but it also helps the glitter stay in place. And once that is varnished, and you have that dried off, we're going to simply put our hands on with E6000. These cute little hands, or little skeleton hands, and they came either 10 or 12 to a pack at Michael's. And I believe they were $2.99, so take your coupon for your 40 or 50% off and go buy them there. And then they're rather inexpensively, and I've done several of the videos with them this year, and they're just really make it playful and kind of cartoon animated, and brings it and gives it life. So this is our little scared pumpkin. The other thing that I did also with him is I just hot glue gunned my little spider, and that is my little ring that you buy for the pack of, for I don't know how many spiders are in there, but there's several in there for $1. So they're real inexpensive. Sometimes they have different colors as well. And we're just going to put our little spider so it looks like the spider is scaring him. And if you have any questions, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. For my wax design supplies, visit my website at miriamjoy.com. Thank you for joining me today. God bless.